and aggression, passive aggressiveness. I left him hanging like loose ties is loose ties. Either not, he begging to go or not. Depends on the situation, he going up like inflation. Fuck all the haters that said that he couldn't make it. My brother drowned in the lake, how could all you people mistake it? He fought hard for what he had, murderers holding guns. You worried about all the extra till water gets in your lungs, nigga. Hey, how could you do this shit? How could you do this when you know I'm going through this shit? Real shit, G shit, I really do this shit. I ain't about it, but you know I'm walking through this shit. Look, 8 rounds in the 45, it go down. Look, 8 rounds in the 45, it go down. Look, 8 rounds in the 45, it go down. Yeah, 8 rounds in the 45, it go down. Yeah, 8 rounds in the 45, it go down. 8 rounds in the 45, it go down. Yeah, 8 rounds in the 45, it go down. 8 rounds in the 45, it go down, yeah. Look. Fuck, I ran, I hit the dealer. Serving Coke 45 at the bleachers. Gotta follow for a follow, I'm the leader. Hit the bitch, then I pass, I don't need her. But don't call Peter. Like the Griffins with the lowest with the Peter. At the pops, he be smoking gasoline. I cannot fuck with these leaners. 8 rounds in the 45, it go down. 8 rounds in the 45, it go down. Yeah. 8 rounds in the 45, it go down. 8 rounds in the 45, it go down. Yeah. 8 rounds in the 45, it go down. 8 rounds in the 45, it go down. Yeah. 8 rounds in the 45, it go down. 8 rounds in the 45, it go down. Yeah.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. little bit of a late start this morning, huh? Chat, I did not get any sleep, so I started the stream like an hour later, and I still didn't get sleep. So, so we're here. We're here, okay? Long story short, we're here, okay? Johnny, good morning to you, Johnny. Bless you, Diamond. Leslie, hi, good morning to you. Enjoy your weekend. No electricity in my area this morning, so I hopped on. It's great, y'all. I'm out of here. Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings to you. I hope you get your electricity back. Seven said, no sweat, no sweat. All right, y'all. It's Friday. We are here. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let me switch it over. I did attempt to trade here. We're starting off minus 50. 50 actually. Minus 50. Let's see here, but first we gotta start off with that daily affirmation. How we gotta start right. What are we doing here? Let me get a 111 in the chat. Daily affirmation for March 14th, 2025. Always gotta start off with positivity, right? We always start our day with positivity. Whoa, kind of zoomed in here, huh? You should know that you're doing amazing. Sure, there's always room for improvement, but given all that you've gone through, I think you should be proud of yourself. You've come so far, and that hasn't gone unnoticed. Keep going. You got this. That's an awesome message. That's an awesome message. I think when you're going through rough times and struggle, it's very easy to forget how much you've actually been through. Like, you're undefeated, chat. You've conquered all the battles in your life so far. You're still standing. You're still living. Nothing has torn you down yet. You've been at your lowest and you're still here. So look at how strong you are, you know? Ian, hi Ian. Good morning to you. Hi Victor. Awesome message to start the day. What's up, player? I see you there. All right, let's take a look at these markets. Where are we at here? So we got 9:30 happened already, of course. I'm gonna take a look at gold first, to the left over here on my screen. Okay, it looks like a range. Looks like a range. I'm kind of seeing this as the range. We just drove back down inside of this range and now we're getting this bounce up. But yeah, I'm kind of seeing this as a big range that we're inside of on the hourly. Looks like it didn't break that time, but take a look at it. Okay. So looking at this range, it kind of looks like a pendant. Whoa, didn't mean to do that. It kind of looks like a pendant, right? If you go based off of what I just drew. That's on the 30-minute. Let's check it out on the 15-minute. Yeah, it does kind of look like a pendant, right? Am I tripping? It's about 140, 170. Let's see if we go down 140s around right here. So hypothetically, if gold does decide to sell off today, then we'll have an ideal target for it. Let's call this breakout target. If it breaks out to the downside, we'll look towards that area. It's at 29.82. Again, if we have a sell-off today. Let's take a look at it down at the 5-minute here. Jeez. It's giving double bottom vibes right now. So yeah, I mean, right now we're just watching it. The thing about the sell-off is we're at all-time highs and we just been bullish. So it's also hard to be like, yeah, I want to sell gold, because gold's been quite bullish, right? It's kind of hard to sit here and be like, yeah, let's sell it, you know? Let's see where the VWAP is. Oh, we're under the VWAP. Okay. Coming up to touch it, looks like right now on the hourly. Yeah, we'll keep a good watch on this. We'll see where it goes. I'm gonna keep the EMA on for now. And we're just gonna zoom in here and watch it. No place for me right now. We're in watch mode. Let's come over here to NASDAQ. NASDAQ, we just had 9:30 open. We shot up. Currently just shot back down. I believe we just had news. Right now, actually. What was that news? Yes, we had prelim, UOM, consumer sentiment, and inflation expectations. All right. So yeah, we got that going on. Not the view up. Let's look at the EMA. Looks like we may be continuing the sell-off. We kind of came in here, we retested this area, we closed back inside of this range. Looks like we may be getting that drive down. Kind of interested in this sell, even though it just kind of popped up here. It looks like a good sell. I'm gonna take a chance on this chat. I'll put my stop loss above this candle. Hope my stop loss isn't too tight. That's the only thing about this market. You can't even have a type stop loss. But what I was looking at, now that I could show you in the 1 minute, is we kind of came back out of this area, came back inside of it, and then started to drive down. So that's why I'm looking at this as a continuation, but I might have gone in a little bit too late, per se. Might have got in a little too late. That's the only thing. Alright, yeah, we got clipped on that one. Yeah, mine got in a little bit too late here. Probably the better... maybe at the flip would have been a little better, because then at least she would have been up at least 47 points before then. Alright, we'll wait for a different setup then. It looked good. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Let me know in the chat. Did you take a trade today? Let me know how it's going. So chat, my stop loss was right here. Right here was my stop loss. Are you kidding me? Are you Look at this chat. Are you serious? Is this real? Like, is this real? This is real life right now? This is real life. 3 ticks. It's not even a full point. It's not even a full point. What? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. That's some BS, man.
What was the reason? What was the reason? I just explained the reason. What was the reason, bitch?
That is crazy. Oh, that is crazy. I told y'all it looked good. It looked like a clean kind of came inside of the zone. We kind of came up here and we tested a bit, came back inside of this area, started to drive down. It looked like a good sell. On the prowl, just hopped on the charts. Gotcha. 2 trades, 1W, 1L, up 108. Okay, nice. Morning. What's up, Smokey? Good morning. Wow, what a shit show. They were down 300. That would have been plus 300. That's funny. It's funny how that works, right? Hold on, chat. Let me just turn off my air. It's kind of cold in here. Okay, I'm back. It was super cold in here. I got my hoodie on and whatnot. All right. Overslept today. Missed out on most action. Action just got started, right? It's only been 30 minutes since the opening. We just started the stream. Oh, now we're chopping around here. That's nice. Well, just gonna wait it out here on NAS. Let it do what it do. You know, gold. This could be another retest on gold to continue back down. But see, 45-point stop loss ain't cutting it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, 45 points. Oh, you trade London. I got you. Yeah, okay, so you did miss your action. Let's see, chat. Hopefully everyone's having a great Friday. Got some things to talk to you about. One thing is, I don't know if you heard, but I guess Trump filed to get rid of taxes for those who make 150K or less. Let me know what you think about that in the chat. Let me know any thoughts on that. How we feel about that? Getting rid of taxes. Sounds like a good thing. But what are the cons to it, right? Gold, man. Look at this liquidity wick. Is this a liquidity wick? Hard to say. It's hard to say. It can honestly go either way here. I could see it launching up to 310. I can also see it doing a retest to come down. Tough market. To me, the buys look a little better though. Like a candle flip vibe here. Candle flip vibe, maybe 25-point stop loss. Let's give this one a go. Let's see. To 33-point stop loss, they lied. 26 to 20. 26 to 33 is a big jump, right? That's 7-point difference. Because it really does feel weird to sell gold, to be honest with you. How we feel about it though? Maybe a little lower. Maybe the top of this range. Yeah, maybe at the top of this range. Oh, they're killing me. I can't even see it on the 30-minute chart. My goodness. Don't like the flip on that candle. I'm just kind of chopping around here, right? Yeah, I think 30-10 is a better target than, what did I say? 30-15. I like the risk because it was 26, but when we hopped in, the risk turned into 33. Trade's valid to me unless we break that low, so I'm just gonna let it sit. Nasdaq continuing to sell off here. Down to 450. Sounds good to me. The taxes till you start making over 150K a year. Well, it depends, right? I mean, if you have a job that pays you over 150K a year, then obviously you're in the top percent, right? You're way better off than the average person. I mean, let's be honest, you make over 10,000 a month, so there's no reason why you can't finesse your finances to be able to afford what you need and still have savings every month. You know what I mean? Now, if you have a business, it shouldn't be much of an issue because either you're a multimillionaire or if you just make 6 figures from your business, you choose what to pay yourself. Right? I think people forget that part when it comes to a business. If you only make 100,000 from trading, well, you have to keep money in your business. So you have to think about how much you're paying yourself, how much your salary is. Yeah, you can give yourself 50%. You can give yourself a 50K salary, but you shouldn't be going over that. You really want to try to give yourself 30% of what the business makes. You know what I mean? You really don't want to give yourself 50% of what your business makes. So you got to really think about it. So if your business makes 200K a year and you're giving yourself 30%, then you're only paying yourself a 60K salary. You know what I mean? So just something to think about. I don't think people don't think about it because people don't think that far. So to make enough where you're actually paying yourself 150K, you got to think about that. You know what I mean? March 18th? Wait, what's March 18th? Oh, medical bills should come off of your credit reports. It'll be illegal for medical bills to run credit after 18. Oh, really? Really? I didn't hear about that one. Gold last 2 30-minute candles been dojis. Oh, we must have a different chart then. Yeah, because the last 30-minute candle for me is pretty solid. Yeah, it's kind of it's chopping around here in this chop. Chop, chop. Just gonna have to wait. Looks like buys at 10 o'clock were better than buys here. So we kind of got in a little bit after the fact. Kind of looking back at it here. These buys were better. All right, let's take a look at NAS here. NAS looks like it's trying to get that bounce off of the 450s. And we're on the 500 level actually. Robin, good morning. NQ reversal. Tax thing sounds nice, but he's also cutting a bunch of taxes for the top earners, billionaires, corporations. No one's getting taxed. The government will have no income. Well, I don't know too much because obviously there's a lot of top secret stuff that we don't know. But we do know that they print money. So theoretically, we can always just print money. But I understand we have to run on a system. It's tough. It's tough because we don't have all the information. You know, we don't have all the information on where the government's money's coming from and stuff like that. There's things we don't know. I'll put it that way. Things that they will never let the public get out to the public. You know what I mean? But yeah, going back to the having your own business thing, you have to think about how much money you would actually make to be paying yourself $150K. You know what I mean? So when you think about chat, because I know a lot of people probably didn't think about it. You probably didn't think, oh, I'm only giving myself like 30% of what I make. Yeah. You have taxes. You have business expenses. You got a lot of things. You may have to hire an employee. You may have to hire an accountant. That expense is going to go under there, right? It's a lot of things. So you got to think about that. Just because you make 100K from trading in your business doesn't mean you make 100K. It means your business made 100K. Now, how much are you paying yourself? So you missed the business tips. No, we're talking about it right now. Good morning, Corinne. What's up, Daniel? Gold potentially 29.60. Yeah, I think we have, I think you're on the Forex chart. So my numbers are a little different than yours. Unless you are in the futures chart. Because I know that's very far from where I am. Let's see. Let's get the calculator. But yeah, we'll do a summary for you. We'll do a summary for you, Corinne. Corinne, when you open up a business, let's just do trading for an example. You're not giving yourself all of the profits. You have to keep. First of all, when you open up a business, a bank account, let's talk about that part. You have to have a minimum amount of. You have to have a minimum balance in there. You also have to have a minimum amount of deposits, meaning you consistently make a certain amount of money. Keywords consistently, right? So you have to hit those parameters. Then on top of that, you have to hire a CPA, an accountant, and whoever else you hire or don't hire is fine. But those are expenses. Any supplies you have is going to come out of the business account, not your personal bank account. It's going to come out of a business account. So within trying to make a certain amount of money every month, also paying taxes, there's a lot going on. It's not like so simple, right? It's a lot of pressure to have a business. That's why a lot of businesses fail. It's pressure. You need to make a certain amount. And on top of making a certain amount, you're only giving yourself a cut. So that's the big part of what we're talking about, is how much you give yourself. You're not necessarily giving yourself 50%. I mean, it all depends on how much you make, but you're probably giving yourself less than that, right? So you have to really think about that. So for an example, if your business makes 100K, you're not paying yourself 100K. You can't even do that. You have to, when you file for your business, when the government's looking at your taxes, you have to give yourself a reasonable salary. You can't give yourself 100% of the business profits. So when we were backtracking, talking about where Trump said anyone who makes under 150K, it's not about what your business makes. Yeah, your business will file taxes, but it's about what you pay yourself. So again, you mainly give yourself 30, 40,000 out of this. Fortunately, so now think about how much you have to make to actually make 150K. Well, we'll do an example. If you're making 200K, give yourself 30% of that, then you're making 60K, right? You're paying yourself 60K out of that 200K. Continuing on, if you give yourself 40% of that, then you're making 80K. And that's just a decent living nowadays, right? Nowadays, that's a decent living. You need to make that just to have your own apartment or something. You know what I mean? So just some things to think about and put into perspective, chat. Just think about it. Just think about it. Am I opening up anybody's minds here? So you better be making 200K from trading a year. So this is why you need to go back and think about all these influencers on Instagram and on Twitter. I want you to think about this. Do you actually think they're making 200K a year? And that they're paying themselves that much only if they're flexing all this money? Obviously not. Right? It doesn't add up, does it? It doesn't add up. Because legally, how much are you paying yourself out of what you make? And are you doing it consistently, or are you gambling? Because if you're a glorified gambler, we know you don't have an LLC. We know you don't have an S Corp. We know you don't have any type of business, because it's not a sustainable business where you can file for one. Right? If you're gambling all the time, you don't have a set amount where you can guarantee yourself, okay, I make at least this much a year. If you're gambling, you don't know how much you're going to make that month. You don't know if you're going to hit it big one month and then lose it all the next couple months. You know what I mean? So that's why when it comes to consistency in this business, it is important. Half of them got to be making like $2 million a year just in business account alone. Yeah, so that's what I was going to go towards. I was going to go towards understand that most of these people don't have a business account for trading because they're gambling. They have a business account for how much they make off of social media. Now you see where I'm going? Makes sense now? They're making millions off of social media, not off of the trading. Okay? So that's how it goes. That's how it goes. That makes way more sense. Yeah. Because there's no way a glorified gambler can have a consistent, okay, yeah, I'm making 200-300K a year. There's no consistency in gambling. It's all over the place. And we have people who are glorified gamblers right now with a lot of people viewing them. Just playing people like a fiddle. Secret sauce, I gotta lie. Look, the secret is to talk crap online, get a lot of clout, and use all the money that your audience is giving you from affiliate. When you're making hundreds of thousands a week off of affiliate money, of course you can buy 15 accounts a day. Of course you could buy 40 accounts a day. 50 accounts a day. Who gives a shit? Getting that shit back every week, right? You can spend 20K on accounts and no one knows. And you can sit here and say you're the best day trader. You can sit here and say no one's risking as much as me. Well, who's making 100K a week off of their audience? Tough. I think if everyone listening to me right now had an audience that was making them 100K a week, they'd be buying a bunch of challenges too and just doing top risk. Why not? So is it skill? Or is it your audience feeds you the accounts for you to gamble on so you can showboat and say, I make this much? Because what happens when the audience goes away and the audience cannot fuel your account bloom all the time? Well, what happens is you go away, right? So that's why you're trying to reap all the money you can right now and make as much as possible so that when the audience goes away, you're good. Bankruptcy, exactly. So try not to get caught up in the manipulation, chat. This kind of looks like a bullish pendant here. By the way, I'm watching NAS. That's why they always hitting them stop losses. That's funny. But yeah, try not to get caught up in the manipulation. It's crazy to me how much people will dig at me or other influencers or other people up here, but for some reason the things that are blatant obvious in their face, they just don't see it. They just don't see it. For people could be these extra detectives, but someone playing right in their face, they just don't see it. I just don't get that, chat. Do y'all get that? Because I don't get that. Isn't that weird? There's got to be a word for that. Selective criticism. What is it called? Selective something. Selective finger pointing. It be coming for people who are actually trying to help them, and then the people playing in their face, they're like, I'm praising that person. I'm playing that person who's playing right in my face. That's crazy. I don't get it. Cognitive bias? Yeah, it's gotta be something. We gotta figure out the technical term for that. NAS is playing a lot in this range. I think I'm gonna wait for a bullish closure, but I feel like that bullish closure is gonna be huge with this volume. When I say bullish closure, maybe above this range here, because this is a little tough. Looks like it was trying to bait buys in here, but we're having trouble getting those buys. Look like we're gonna buy up here. Tricky. See it on the 5 minute. Ooh, the bottom lick on the 5 minute looks good. Okay, it could be a 3-bar reversal on the 5 minute. If we break this high, 45 point stop loss. Come on, you're killing me. 45 point stop loss. Or we're just gonna have to size down. I size down. I'll size down to maybe $6 a point. Yeah, maybe we'll do $6 a point here to break it this high. Break it the 5 minute high. And then I'll see if I want to add maybe a little later on. All right, there we go. See, basically $300 risk, and I sized down. Are you kidding? You know, chat, we just all can't get what we want. It's about 86 points up here. Okay, let me see where I would want to add. that 924? Okay, let's measure this out. Oh, okay. Then this will be my ultimate TP, 136 points. $136 points will be the ultimate TP. I didn't do TP1. Let's do TP1. TP1. I was gonna say it's 30 points, so let's just make it 50. $50 points will make TP1 pretty big. Pretty big TP1 there. Remove stops to break even. Let's see if I add to this position. I'm gonna add to this position. And move my stop loss under here. So I just added to this position, move my stop loss under here for $100. Here goes TP1. Very close to it. Very close to TP1. There's no stops to break even actually. Let's just see if we can get TP1. Come on. Come on, come on. $50 points, come on. Not the struggle, not the struggle. We're struggling out. Thank you, Kareem. Let's see it on the 1 minute. Why is this song so fitting? That is hilarious. This song is so fitting. Not when the guy's talking, but when the beat is going, it's like, you know, head bop worthy. Jeez, they really were trying to sell it there. Holy, they were fighting. Oh my goodness, we need a big buyer to just step in here and just buy it all up. Come in with your 100 lots and take a buy, please. 100 lot buy in the bid. Can we get that? 200 lots, 300 lot buy in the bid. Is that too much to ask for? Because we got too many people trying to sell this. I may have to take some profit and get back in. Okay, we're gonna have to take that. Which is that? 180 minus 120, or 120 minus 80, $40. So close. It was a good breakout. Good breakout. Let's see. We'll reassess it. 4 hours bullish now. Yeah, whenever the 4 hour flips bullish, it definitely takes 10 years a lot of the time. Most definitely takes 10 years. Let's see if we can maybe see if it's just a retest to continue up. We'll see. Trying to hold it. We're trying to hold that one. Maybe we should have took the 200. Let me give this a re-entry here. So I'm thinking we go up to 600 and then we got 650. I'm thinking 650 is the ultimate target here. Alright, let's take another jab at this. Risking 214. It's 100 points away. My goodness. I'm gonna add to this and put my risk under here for 253. Hey Abby, good morning to you. Welcome in. Alright chat, giving this buy another chance. Looks like we had a good retest here and a bounce. Jeez. We just can't win, you know? We just can't win. No. What's up, A7? Good morning to you. How's it going? Let's check out gold while we're over here. So we did talk about if gold starts to break to the downside, this would be the target down here. But it's really struggling here. The struggle is real. I don't know, gold's been kind of annoying this week. Like, there were some good setups, but overall it's been a bit annoying, right? NASFX is bearish. Okay, I'm gonna close my buy and I'm gonna take a sell then, I guess. Stops to break even. NAS stops to break even. Forgot to move this up when we added. See if we can at least get to TP1 at least. Jeez, 559. Anything above, yeah. All right, we'll close that out. We'll close that out. $55. So first one was 40. This one was 50. Gold here looking like it's trying to do that thing. I still don't really trust gold too much. NASA's getting a little too choppy for my liking here. Not liking. Having a little trouble with these candles. Having quite the trouble at this area here. To wait a little bit on that. Maybe we'll let it move around a little bit. As the day goes on, Yeah, maybe. Your quest said push. Are you in these NAS bars? It's really struggling over here. Well, we made back $90 so far, chat, but we still got $5.59 to go. But 90 is better than 0, right? See, if we would have cut 200 off of both of those trades, would have made back 400. Maybe that was the play, huh? Let's see. I don't know why we have to struggle. Just give us the good volume, you know? Why go back to struggle? Just give it a good push and call it a day. Yeah, gold looks like it's teeter-tottering its way down. I'm sorry, y'all. I just don't trust gold today. The way it's been moving all week, it's like it moves, then it's chopped, then it moves, then it's chopped. It's just so annoying. I feel like gold's moved better during Asian session all week than New York session. You know? You're too scared to follow your own rules. I'm not sure what that means. What is there to be scared about? I'm not sure what that means. Are you talking about yourself? That's what it sounds like to me. It sounds like you're projecting. Somebody not successful, somebody not living their dream right now. Because I live on a resort. Where you living? That's what I thought. No need to project failed insecurities over here. Get him out of here. Nah, they're welcome. They're welcome to be here. It's all right. People come here to cope in the chat. We know how it is. They're like, damn, I'm not doing what I want to do in trading, so I got to go cope in somebody's chat. We call it cope. Right? You tell someone, hey, you're not doing what you actually do because it makes you feel better because you're not doing it. You know? It's just coping. That's all, chat. That's why we got the sticker. Come on. We're human though, chat. We're human. We all feel emotions. I get it. You know, we've all been there. We've all been there where we do something to cope, you know? We all have emotions. Let's see here. Yeah, the volume here is, jeez. Volume here is a little tough. They're really trying to sell this thing. Let me see. Did I miss something? Did I miss something? I mean, we can get above that resistance. I mean, it is a resistance, but just need the volume to get above it. You know? Past the 50K combine today. Next week, we're working towards the payout. Let's go. Let's go. Congrats, Mr. Darian. That's what I'm talking about. That's good news. Great way to end off the week. It's like what the author of The Secret says about attracting bad energy in our lives. Yeah, you know, when you attract abundance, you're going to attract haters because people envy you because they don't have what you have, right? People, I mean, look at the economy, chat. Let's just be honest. Look at the economy. It's terrible. You know, people are depressed. You know, people are depressed. So people can't afford rent. They can't afford to eat. If anything, they're paycheck to paycheck. I mean, that's depressing. Nobody wants to be paycheck to paycheck. You know what I mean? Nobody wants to be paycheck to paycheck. So when you're trying to do something, we'll use trading as an example. And, you know, you're trying to pass a challenge. You're trying to build up your live account. You're trying to get a payout. You're trying to change your life, you know. You get spiteful when you see other people doing it. You're like, dang, I don't like this person. How come they're doing what I want to do? Why are they doing what I want to do? Right? You get spiteful, then that's when people come in your chat and cope. That's just the truth, chat. That's just the truth. That one time, like a couple years ago, when I was in my car with the top down, somebody was like, that's a rental. That's a rental. That's not your real car. Okay. It just makes them feel better because they know they can't afford the car I have. You know what I mean? It's just cope. It's literally cope. You say it to make yourself feel better. Like, ain't no way she got that type of money. Because that makes you feel better because you don't have it. It's just simple stuff, chat. Simple stuff. And once you learn these things, chat, you will see the world a whole different way. You'll see people a different way too. Because I tell you what, I've been down bad, and at my lowest, I've never wanted to comment on somebody's stream. And y'all know I'm an OG streamer. Like I watch people on Twitch, like, you know, I've never wanted to comment something negative on somebody's stream ever in my life, or even on a YouTube video. I've never disliked a YouTube video, no matter how down bad I was. I just don't care. Like if I waste my time on BS, then well shit, I wasted my time. But I've never like commented, you know what I mean? Let me know in the chat if you never have either, but I just never have. May give this another chance with the retest of this area. I like the retest of this area, chat. May give this another chance. We may get a push this time. All right, let's see if we can get a push this time. Let's give it a go. I got the wrong thing. I'm about to put on the short position. Look at that. That's true. It happened to me too. What's up, Debbie? Good morning. Copium is copium. Yeah, why did I just see that in the chat? Copium. That is hilarious. Oh my goodness. That is hilarious. Whatever what they looking for. We got no haters. You ain't popping. What's up, Sean? Good morning to you. Good morning. Good morning. Could go be a sideways context if we consider 15-minute 1 hour support to the left. To the left, to the left. 15-minute. Yeah, it's definitely a range, right? On the 15-minute. It's definitely a range over here. I was saying earlier that to me it kind of looked like a funny pendant. You know? It kind of looked like that to me, so. And then you said the 1 hour. Let me see. Oh, yeah. Look at that range on the 1 hour. Jeez. So if you look at it here, we came back down in the range, right? And now we're below it. So it's a tricky spot, right? It looks good for a sell. It's a tricky spot. It's tricky because it feels funny selling gold because of how bullish it's been. You know what I mean? It's just, I'm sure a lot. Let me pull up Top Step. I'm wondering if they took a buy or sell on gold today, because it's tough. It's really tough to say, yeah, let me just sell gold. Oh, speaking of, let's move stops to break even. I didn't even realize here. Up about 20 points. We're gonna move stops to break even here. TP1 was originally right here on this bank zone that I placed at 600. So we're gonna keep TP1 there. And then TP2 is up here. Lower risk on this trade. There we go. TP1 smashed. Reverse triangle. There we go. Let's go ahead and trail this at TP1. Beautiful. I'm going to move this up a little bit just in case we blow past that area. But this is TP2. Next bank zone is at 650. Now 650 is exactly where I'm projecting this to go. Of course, we're gonna get some struggle here, right? Appreciate the W's. Namandi, what's up? Good morning to you. Well played. Thank you, Daniel. All I do is follow my rules, chat. Just follow my rules. Come on, we don't want less than 300 now. We got to make up a little bit of losses. Got to make up a little bit here. Got to make a little bit up here. Don't do that. All right, chat. Let's take that off the table. Maybe back half. We're down 6. I don't remember the number. 600 and change. 600 and change, chat. So a lot of times when you get this kind of, what do we call this? It's like a weird pendant breakout, but a lot of the times it likes to go to the top of here. And it usually spikes above the top. And when it spikes above the top, sometimes that's it. A lot of times that's it. You'll see if you go back and back test that and just check it out. Sometimes that's just where we stop. So, and also, a lot of people are probably taking profits. I bet there are people holding buys from down here. I won't be surprised. But at the top of here is where you're going to get a lot of profit taking. So the fact that we spiked above it, and you're watching profit taking go on here, right? So that's where we're getting those sells. GG's, thank you, 7. I can't believe you followed your rules. I know, right? I'm too scared to follow my rules. Holy. Oh my God, I'm too scared to enter a trade after I lose on stream. No. Chat, I didn't follow my rules. I didn't re-enter after I took a loss on stream. I did not re-enter that trade. You didn't see anything. There's nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. Looks like gold is coming down. Wow. You see what I mean, chat? See how we move, we range, we move. It's been super annoying. Well, are we bringing it out to the downside then? Because now we're below that range, right? Yeah, we're below that range. Well, maybe we are going down there to 29.82. Wow. Let's pull up Top Step. We're going to be nosy.
Cuffs on. Not gonna touch,
Why does it look like that on my screen? That's how you trade? What's up, Sean? I wish I should have did double risk on that when we broke this high. I wasn't paying attention though. We were talking about gold. I should have did double risk here, right when we spiked right here, and then move my stop loss here. Yeah, we would have been able to add seed. That would have been a good add. That's all right. We'll do it next time. But let's just let Nas do what it do. Let's check out Topstep. How many people are here? 5,000 people. Holy, 5,000 people. Live account. Oh, this is I forget his name. He was down, what was it? 3,000? Jeez. Oh, or is this Dakota's? Down 3,000 and then currently in a trade. Jeez. Alright, maybe they're having a tough day too. Oh, Jack. His name is Jack. Okay, so Dakota's down 3K. Jack, I think, is only down 200. What did that say? Oh, Dakota's in those buys. 3 contract. 650. Hey. Dang, wait, what happened? How's he minus 2,600? What just happened there? I just saw the trade cut. I thought he cut it for profit. Yeah, he was up. He didn't cut it for profit. Oh, he cut it for... Okay, because he's down 2,800. Okay, I see. He just peeled some off. Is that what it was? Sorry, chat. I'm just trying to see this again. Yeah, okay. He cut it for $200. Okay, so now he's down 2,600 instead of 3K. Tough day. It's tough when you see it both ways, you know? That's definitely not the fun part. Trading. Wow, look at gold. Came right back up. Yeah, not too trust. That's why I'm telling you, I'm not too trusting of gold. It's hard to say you're gonna sell gold. And then this bipolar volume is a bit annoying. It's not easy. How do you take partials on Topstep? Yeah, you can take partials. What you want to do is, let me scroll this over so you can see. So when you're over here, you know how it says market order? You can create a stop market order. So for an example, and then you can place them on. They have a video, by the way, on their channel about it. A tutorial. It's like a quick 3-minute video. So let's say we were in buys like we just were, right? And let's say you want to peel some off right here as it's coming down. You would put in a sell, right? This would be a sell because you're in a buy. So you have to sell it to get out of it, right? Just like if you're in a sell, position, then to take partials, you would put in a buy order and then you can drag it where you want. And let me get let me see. I got you. I'm gonna put the link in the chat for you so you can watch it. It's literally like 2 minutes of a video. It's a great video. It's straightforward, straight to the point. They did tutorials on their channel. Let's see, playlist. Oh jeez. We gotta find it now because they got so many playlists. Oh, here we go. Topstep X in 5 minutes or less. You know, y'all, I've been trading for a long time. I've used many different platforms. You've seen me use the MT5, MT4. You've seen me use Act Trader. You've seen me use TradingView. I've used TraderVate, Ninja Trader. What else have I used? Topstep X. I gotta say, out of all the platforms, Topstep X is top tier. I gotta say, like, it's definitely my favorite platform to trade on. So yeah, I'm gonna put the playlist link in the chat and then I'll give you the individual video, okay? So this is the playlist. All these videos are like literally 3 minutes each, just in case you need help with something else. So that's the link to the playlist, and then let's find that video. Account nicknames, how to journal, performance dashboard, how to vote, iPhone friendly, trend layout, mobile friendly, trade. Is it trade management? I think it's trade management. Oh, no, that's mobile. That's mobile. Oh, here we go. How to take multiple profits. So, yeah, here we go. Shout out to Robert for making all these videos. He did a phenomenal job. Because when I first signed up, I just went through all of these. He did a great job. All right, let's give you a quick. Okay.
Click and drag to an area I'm comfortable with for a stop loss. But I would like to take out a position each time it goes in my favor. So the first thing I need to do is change this to a 1.
Okay, so he's in a buy. Okay, he's in a buy.
And I can actually right click on the chart.
And he's going to put in a limit order. Okay, so he put in a limit order for 1. So you definitely want to pay attention to how many contracts you're selling, because he entered with a 3 contract. So if he peels off 1, then he's going to have 2 contracts left, right? But let's just say, for an example, you enter with a 1 contract and you put your limit sell to 2. It's going to take your partial and then enter the trade because you put in 2. You put in more than what you have. So it'll sell it to close your trade and then sell it again. So make sure you pay attention to your limit sell. Most people just use 1 because that's like standard, and they'll put multiple up there.
1.
Does that make sense, y'all? So now he just put 2 limit 1. So these are his partials, take profits, right? So you're going to be using the limits.
I can do for 1 contract, and I would sell them.
Okay. So again, it's basically the opposite. So change it to limit, or as he just showed you, you can just right click. You can right click now and you can do limit while you're in the trade. So again, if you took a buy here, you can right click and you would do limit. It would say limit sell when you're in the buy, right? Say limit sell. If you're in a sell, you want to take partials, you do a limit buy. Can't forget Henko. Yeah. Oh, yeah. We use that. The Henko. Lavish Kitten, good morning to you. Thank you, whoever asked that. I messed up on my trade because I put in a limit in order instead. Yeah, we can go through the orders while we're waiting. Yeah, let's do a quick lesson on what the different orders mean. Let's put the music back on. Okay, so the first one is a market order, right? So a market order, let me peel this out so you can see. Market order is exactly what it means. You enter the market right when you press it, right? So if you enter a buy market, boom, it's going to buy. You enter a sell market, boom, it's going to sell at the market price. What we got next? Limit orders. We just talked about limit orders, right? So you're going to use those limit orders to take your partials. Another way to think of a limit order is let's say that I think price is going to come up here and sell off. And the way my strategy is, it's not, but this is for an example. And let's say I'm waiting for price to get up here and I want to sell it here. Limit orders are counter trend setups. So you would use it as a counter trend trade. So you put in a limit sell here because when price gets up here, you want to sell it off. Does that make sense? So limit orders are counter trend entries. Am I explaining that right, chat? Okay, next we have stop market orders. Okay, what do we use stop market orders for? Stop market orders are for continuation entries. It's the opposite, right? So let's say right now the market's coming down and I think it's going to come down right here and I want to enter a sell right here. I'd use a stop order for the continuation sell down. Okay, so stop orders are for continuations. Same thing if it's buying up. I'll do a buy stop if I think something's going to buy up and continue up. We good? Let me get a 1 in the chat if that makes sense. Let me get a 1 in the chat. We good? A little lesson there. Okay. A little lesson. Those are great questions because I'm sure, it's easy to get those confused. Thank you, No Lag. What's up, No Lag? Good morning to you. I hope you're having a great day. I just moved that level. I did. Here we go. Good thing we got a go back button here, huh? So glad I took profit here, because look at us now. So glad I took profit here. So remember I told you when we spiked the high of this, a lot of times, and we got a good spike above here, right? We spiked up 24 points above that. Anytime we get a good spike above that, you're going to get a lot of people taking their profit, including me, because I seen it happening. So that's why I was like, you know what, let me just, when we were right here, I was like, all right, let me just close it. Even though my target, my second target was up here, it's just, I just see this happen time and time again. If people are taking their profits, then they're putting in the limit sells, it's going to make it sell off. Okay. Good call. Thank you, Sean. And that's just from experience, y'all. It's just from experience. So when you're trading, sometimes you got to swallow your pride, right? You may not hit TP2 all the time because people are taking profits, you know? So it's just something to think about. Don't get overwhelmed by it. It's a part of trading, right? It's helpful. Sometimes it's helpful because you'll have confidence to stick out your trade and say, okay, people are going to take profit here. It's probably just going to pull back. Let me hold it. Or it may be the opposite where you're like, okay, people are taking profit here. Let me just take my profit too. Right. So you can kind of pick and choose which side you want to be on. Now, for me, I'm in drawdown for the day. So my choice is to take my profits. Anytime I'm in drawdown, if I'm in red, I'm taking profits. Now, if I was up for the day, all right, cool. Maybe I'll try to hold it. You know what I mean? So different strategies for different type of situations. So let's see what we get here. I'm more concentrated on NAS today than gold because you see what gold's been doing. So we're definitely going to be watching NAS like a Hulk. I think we're going to get some more setups today, so looking forward to it. Let's see here. Just kind of playing around this area. I got something for y'all while we're waiting though. Let's go over to X. Let's see. Let's see. Where's that? I saved something to show y'all and I can't even find it. Oh, okay, here we go. Here's one of the things I saved. Okay, so for those of you who like natural healing medicines and all that good stuff, you want to take a screenshot of this. I've tried most of these things and I can tell you, yes, it works. You know, we're meant to use natural things, not so much man-made medicine. But yeah, if you have trouble with sleeping, cucumber, mint, coconut, water, lime. Trouble with bloating, celery, cucumber, ginger, lemon. You got a sinus infection, right? It's wintertime. A lot of people getting sick. Carrot, apple juice, orange. I could tell you, first and foremost, apple juice is really good. If you're sick, it has like what do you call it? It literally naturally cleans your throat. Like any germs, any bad germs, because you know you have sinuses, you're congested, you got a sore throat, all that good stuff. Apple juice, thank me later. It's natural cleaning of the germs. It's almost like, I don't want to say it's like mouthwash because now it's gonna sound nasty. But you know how you gargle mouthwash to clean the germs in your mouth? Apple juice, you obviously could swallow. That just naturally, literally, it's a cleanse. So try it out if you're sick. Boost immunity as well. Orange, carrot, ginger, turmeric, pepper, ginger. Try and tell y'all, you got a headache. Watermelon, spinach, mint leaves, lime. Also, if you have a headache, bananas, magnesium. It's a little trick. So yeah, go ahead and take a screenshot of that. Figure maybe we can help somebody out here. I use a lot of these type of things and I can tell you first and foremost, they work. They work. And then I got a video of the market makers. Marco could reverse soon. What's up, Paul? Good morning. Hi, Joseph. Good morning. Jabrain, let's buy Nas. Does that say let's buy Nas? Top set dudes be chasing trades. What's up, Javon? What did they do now? Okay, we're gonna have to go back over to Top Step. Before we do that, chat, here's a video of the market makers. Now, is this really the market makers? No, it's Playboy Cardi, but here's an example. And we joke when I say market makers, I'm just joking, but here's an example of what I imagine they're like while we're in trades. Ready?
They're telling me there's a lot of people passing out. They keep stopping my music because people are passing out. I care about you guys' safety first. Okay, fuck all that. Let's do it.
That is the market makers when you get stopped out of a trade, chat. When you get stopped out, that's exactly how it is. Hold on. Let me play it again. Let me play it one more time. Just so y'all can get the memo. This is what it's like when you get stopped
They're
out.
telling me there's a lot of people passing out. They keep stopping my music because people are passing out. I care about you guys' safety first. Okay, fuck all that. Let's do it.
That's literally what happens behind the scenes. When you blow your account. They're like, all right, oh, that's cool. That's nice. All right, anyway. They don't give a damn. But yeah, I just thought that was funny. Ooh, add it up, back up towards 650. Let's see it. All right, Jay said top step be chasing trades. Let's see. I mean, they follow the rules, you know. It's tough when you watch people, just like when you watch me, right? You may watch me take a buy when it's a sell, and you're probably like, why is she taking a buy? But you know, we all have our own perspective in the market. You know, we all see it different ways.
That'll happen.
Yeah, it's like
Why
it's
is
one
it
of
look
those where
blurry?
all those trades were good. I started
I
with
don't know
opening
why it
trade
looks
on the point
blurry.
down, and
Is it just for me?
those were
Okay, now it
worse
looks better.
decisions outside those last two trades, looking for the continuation.
Down 1800 now. Oh, they're in ES. I thought that was NAS. Anybody here trade ES? Any of you trade ES? It looks like they're having a tough day. Oh, glad I'm not down 1800. I can say that. Glad I'm not. Gold about to make me down 1800. I feel like if I take a gold trade here. Let's see. 15-minute closed below. Next 15 minutes continuing down. It's looking like we're going to get the push now. I like this 990 level. But my question is maybe, okay, maybe we'll get another retest and go. That I would like. Because I don't like this. Oh, yeah, we're falling through the level. Yeah. Because they're about to be like, psych, bring it back up again. See? Look, bring it back up again. Psych. Because if you look at this, let me use a trend line. If you look at this here, this little range, it's like a downtrend range, right? It's hard to just impulse a sell here. Because technically it's support. So that's how I'm looking at it. And actually, let's use a trend channel. So we can clip the highs. You know what I mean? It's tough. Got another tiny trade, just over 100, up to 11 for the day. Closed early. Looks choppy. Start moving right after I close. Gotta be more patient. It's all good, Ian. Hey, you're doing good, right? You know, if you end the year plus $1, like if you were to withdraw $1 from the market, whether it be a prop firm or yourself, did you know that you're in the top percent? The majority of people end in the red. Majority of people spend the whole year trying to do a challenge. And when you take the amount of money they spent on challenges, the amount of money they got in payouts, they're still in the red, right? So the fact that you can do that is amazing, right? Small little bites. I did a tweet yesterday about that. I'm calling it tweet, but maybe I should call it post because it's not called Twitter anymore, right? It's called X. I did a post on X. Let's see if I can find it. Here it is. Yesterday I said you don't have to hit a home run every day in the market. Sometimes small swings to first base add up throughout the week. It's about survival and profitability, not hitting the lottery every day. So yeah, sometimes you got to get those first base hits, you know. Sofiso, what's up? Awesome Friday. Let's kindly push the likes. Thank you. What's up? Hope you're having a great Friday. So yeah, I think a lot of people forget this is you're a risk manager at the end of the day. You know, you're managing the risk here, so you're doing an awesome job. Okay, see, now let's take a look at this. Let's see. See, we're in this little downtrend range here. Fake out to the downside was on this candle here. Such a tough day. Did topstep take those losses on gold? Or were those losses on NAS? I wonder if those losses were on gold. Maybe we'll get gold to come back down. There goes the profit taking at 650. Yo, what's up, Frankie? Good morning to you. Welcome in. I think it's gonna have a pushback here to come down, but it's not my setup, so I'm just watching. Just watching. We're gonna be in just watch mode for a little bit. Maybe we'll play a little chess. Little chess, waste a little time. What? Oh no, server overloaded? Please be patient. Server cooldown. Why is everybody playing chess right now? Oh, guys and gals, everybody. I don't know if you know who Hikaru is, but he's the third best chess player in the world. He's number 3. Yes, he's beat Magnus a bunch of times. But he's also a YouTuber / streamer. He's a really great streamer. And I don't know if y'all know, but he actually day trades. So I was going to say, it's funny. Is everyone trading and playing chess or what? But yeah, I don't know if y'all know who Hikaru is. Let me know if you know who that is in the chat. But he day trades as well. He streams, he day trades. But mostly, of course, he's a chess champ. So that's where he gets the bulk of his money. What's my rating? 700 and change on Rapid. Let me give the server a refresh. And Blitz, I don't know, it's a good question. I don't really play Blitz. I play Bullet on stream, but if I'm not on stream, I play Rapid. No, I refreshed it, so I have to wait another 40 seconds. Why did I refresh it? Why did I refresh it? You're way better than me then? Man, I'm just a beginner, man. I'm trying to grind out my elo. I'm trying to get better. But you know what? You know what's cool about chess? No matter what your rating is, if you make one bad mistake, you're losing the game. Like, someone can come back and beat you. You know, one bad mistake, it's GG's. These are funny little memes. Okay, can I play now? Here, I'll show you my ratings. Okay, I'm 736 Rapid. Blitz, I'm 652. I don't really play Blitz though. But yeah, my goal this year is to... Well, I guess my short-term goal is to get up to 800, which I'm struggling with. But I want to get up to 1,000 rating. And then maybe up to 1,200, so then I could play actual comp in person. Then I could actually do real chess tournaments. For those who don't know, this is your rating, like nationally, worldwide, blah blah blah. This is your rating. But yeah, it'd be nice to do that. All right, let's check out these charts a little bit before we start. Vix is on its. You are funny. Look at that top wick there, taking out all of those highs. That could look good for sells. Be taking a risk though. 32-point risk. That is so freaking annoying. To look for a break out of the range? Nope. Not doing it, chat. Not doing it. We gonna watch. All right, let's go ahead and play a game. While we're waiting here. First game of the day. I'm 571 in Bullet. Oh goodness, I think I messed up already. Yep, I messed up already. GG's. GG's. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Take it. Thank you. Take it. You're not going to take that piece. Yeah, I know you're not going to take that piece. Uh-huh. Checkmate. Ah, okay. I see what you did there. Oh, I should have saved this piece. Shit. Okay, now it's GG's. I can't move there. That was so bad, chat. That was so bad. We got Nas continuing up here. Gold's still in that range. Just trying to waste a little bit of time. Free queen? What? What? You just crash out? They stayed crashing out and giving me free queens. It's gotta be GG's now. GG's. Checkmate. There we go. There's the checkmate. There's a comeback there. Crashing out is crazy. On chess. There's a free rook as well. Oh, did I miss the rook? Frankie, you like that? Did he just crash out? I'm telling you, when people sacrifice their queens, that's just them saying, you know what? F this game. Oh, jeez, is this going... Hold on. Alright, I have to add a level here. 700. And gotta add one more. At 750. Perfect. Just in case. Just in case. Alright, what happened to the chest? Where'd my mouse go? You shorted Nas? Yeah, it may be a good short area there. It is a pivot point, so. Oh my god, they're moving fast. Oh my god. No, move that. Jeez, this isn't my way. Get that shit out of my way. That shit out of my way. I can't even move there. Oh no, I just blundered that piece. I missed that. Jeez. Check. Check. Oh my god, it's blundered my queen. I just crashed. Oh no, they didn't catch it. They didn't catch it. They didn't catch it. Shit. Almost crashed out. I'm talking about other people crashing out. Holy. What is this? That was a bad move. That was a bad move. I lost on time. Are you freaking kidding me? I don't know what kind of game that was. Crashing out in chess is too funny. Oh, they be talking. They be talking. There's a chat right over here. When they send you a message, you have to like accept it and then you can read it. But people be talking. They be like, just quit already. They talk shit. We just haven't came across anybody this morning yet talking. All right, gold is moving on up. That's cute. Take it. Take the piece. Take the piece. Well, told you to take the piece. Oh, this is what we're doing now? Take it. Come on. I did pre-move. Pre-move. Take it. What? Take that piece then. Oh my god, you're backwards. Okay. Okay. What's going on? I'm gonna go over here. That was just... What the hell? Okay. I'll go here. They ran out of time. All right, let's take a little second here. I don't know what the heck just happened. Gold's struggling to come up. Meanwhile, Nas is continuing up. So we had like a little range here on a lower time frame, and then you can see we kind of retested the top of it. And now we're having quite the breakout here. So that's an interesting continuation trade. Do have a bank zone here at 700, and we're hanging around the 80s. So it's possible we may go up to 700 here. So there's no play for me in this candle. Not my setup. So we're just watching. What system is that you're playing with black? You know what's funny? I'm not sure the name of that system off the top of my head. On white, I was playing the London system. What is the system called on black? I know it too, and I can't even think of it. I always forget it. It'll come to me. When it comes to me, I'll let you know. I always forget the black system. I try to mix it around a little bit with bullet. Okay, now I'm gonna play a London system with white. Let's see if we can trap a queen. Check. Or I guess we'll get a rook. If they take it, we'll get the queen. Okay, well, we got a rook. Free rook it is. Okay. Whoa. Playing aggressive. Okay. I see. Let's just castle, get our king out the way because they're over here. I'm going to take that just to take it. Let's move up some. I can't really use my I can't really use this. Didn't see that. Jeez. I folded. Oh, I forgot they had a rook. Oh, I let them take that. I thought we were gonna be even. No. Bad trade on my part. We got Nas continuously pushing up here. that out the way. Jeez. Playing aggressive. Aggressive. Jeez, well, I'm just gonna have to do that. Let's get rid of that. Okay. Guess we're equal now. Technically. Gonna move that out the way. Oh my goodness. Oh my god, I lost on time. I was moving too slow. Come on. Just past 50K. Let's go, Johnny. That's 2 people today that passed. Let's go. I feel like Ice Cube right now. I use QB and CK purely just... Oh yeah, I like Gotham. You watch him? You watch his YouTube channel? Why he get so much hate? I swear, if I go to like the Botez stream or Nemo or Anna's stream, that whole chat be like, "Oh, F Gotham." I'm like, "What in the world? Why they be shitting on Gotham?" Like nobody likes Gotham. He posts great content. I mean, he always gets like 100K every video he posts too. He's on top. Yeah, he's great. I think he posts great content. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's just the chess community. Or are they just mad that they have to pay for more of his studies? Because he has like the free version, of course, but then he has like a side thing where you have to pay for more coaching, more expertise, right? Because you pay for people's knowledge. So if that's what people are upset over, I mean, hey. But yeah, that's what I like to do. I like to watch their streams. You know who you gotta check out? No lag. Let me see if I can find this guy. I think his name is Johnny. He streams on Twitch and he plays so quick. He plays Bullet, but he's like insane. He may be a Grandmaster. He's something. I know he's something. International Master. Look, we're talking about Gotham and Gotham's on right now. He's on Twitch. He's live right now with 2,000 people. That's so funny. As we speak. Let me see. That's not what I was looking for. I was looking for... Let me see. Crispin's on.
Huge lust.
Oh my god. You're fine?
0 dads.
Struggling with 6K count to pass. If you're struggling to pass, You have to think about
Good, currently live as well. What are you up to? What are you streaming?
if you're struggling to pass, then you want to go back to the drawing board and see
Yep, that's the end.
what you're struggling with. You know what I mean? Are you struggling with your strategy? Because then you want to go back to practice mode to see, you know, what you need to work on. Other than that, if you're someone who took a challenge when you weren't ready, well, then there's that too, right? So just try to think about what the issue is. Is the issue that you weren't ready to take a challenge and you took a challenge because you're just trying to make money? Or is the issue that you've been trading consistently and you're having issues with your strategy? Because those are two different problems. They're simple to fix, but they are two different problems. Got Nas selling back off here. So what we want to do is we want to set ourselves up for success, right? If we're not ready to, if you don't already trade consistently, you're not going to pass a challenge unless you lottery ticket your way in, right? And you just over leverage your way to pass and get a lucky trade. You know, and it doesn't have to be perfect consistency. It's just semi-consistency, you know? It looks like gold is trying to break up bullish. What do you know? Wow. Shorting back to VWAP. So yeah, try to remember, you don't want to set yourself up for failure, but you want to set yourself up for success, right? Always set yourself up for success, because when you set yourself up for failure, well, we all know it takes a long time to become successful. You're just adding more time to it. You know what I mean? So whenever you're doing something and you feel like you're rushing the process, there's a good chance you're rushing the process. You won't feel like you're rushing the process if you're not. So if you're skipping steps, then, you know, you're going to be the one, unfortunately, to suffer the consequences of that. Those consequences are spending thousands of dollars on challenges and still struggling 3 years later, you know? So go back to practicing. You got the whole weekend, and review your strategy. Review the market, see if you see something, maybe something you see that maybe you want to try out and add to your strategy, you know? You may want to tweak your strategy sometimes, you know? Maybe you just have to size down. Maybe you have good positions, but it's just where you place your stop loss. You know, there's so many different reasons. But if you are doing what you're supposed to do, then you'll find those reasons very quickly, right? As a beginner, you want to journal your trades, and when you journal it, you put what you did right, what you did wrong, what you could do more of, what you should do less of, right? And then at the end of the week, you take a look at that journal, make sure you're not repeating mistakes, make sure that you're always improving 1% every day. If you stick to that, then there's no way you can't be successful doing this. But a lot of people don't do that because it takes time, you know, so. But if you want to guarantee yourself some type of success, then you have to promise yourself you're going to grind it out, you know, and do what needs to be done. Just kind of watching this here. Gold looks tempting for buys, but I'm just gonna let it be for now. Happy to hear that 2 different people passed their challenges today. That's awesome. It's really good. Let's see, we got 5 minutes till 9 o'clock. Chat, since we got 5 minutes till the candle closes, I'm gonna take my dog outside real quick, and I'll be back in 5 minutes. How about that? 'Cause we're waiting for this candle to close anyway. Alrighty. Turn up the music for you. Be right back.
Ella se dice que no quiere volver, que no quiere. Está cansada de lo mismo de ayer. Sabe lo que necesita la bebecita y se va de party con su amiguita, disfrutando porque está solita. Y hoy se queda perreando contra la pared. Ella no va a cambiar, nunca se está a perder. Si te quiere chingar, te lo deja saber. Eso pa' ella es normal, si lo quiere prender. Y hoy se queda perreando contra la pared. Ella no va a cambiar, nunca se está a perder. Si te quiere chingar, te lo deja saber. Eso pa' ella es normal, si lo quiere prender. En la guantera tiene una seta, el amor en la maleta, ya saben la receta. Es mexicana, está chula y es la neta. Cupido le hago Dios, pero ella lo mató. Después se quedó solita.
All right, chat, I'm back. All right, how we doing here? Let's see. Look at Gold, man. Just showing off. Gold looks shortable in my opinion. Should retest the middle of the trend channel. We have get lower highs on one. Jeez, what happened with Nas? Really slowed down this 12 o'clock hour, huh? Jeez. Not gonna lie, chat, it was kind of cool outside. I feel like I need some tea or something. This range is crazy, huh? Well, I guess we'll play some more chess here. I mean, there's not much to do. I may, thinking if I have to get off here. Because there's not, much going on. Don't worry about my pawn. You losing that rook now. You losing that rook. Just give me the rook. I know. I know. I know. You losing that rook. Gotta move that bishop. Gotta move that. Or don't. That was gonna result in a checkmate if we had more time. That was a good game. Good game for me. You crashed out, I think. Well, I left my phone. I left one of my pieces open, not pieces, but one of my pawns open, and he was so focused on getting that free piece So I took that rook. Chess is tough. Sometimes you focus so much on what you got set up that you forget to look at what the other person's about to do to you. I do it too. Can't stand gold sometimes. Look at this crap. Bunch of bull crap. It's about to go all the way bullish, ain't it? Bunch of bull crap. All right, we got Nas moving a little bit here. Finally touching this EMA. I mean, we haven't touched it since 10:42, and it's now what, 12 o'clock over there. Well, it's been over an hour, like an hour and 40 minutes since it's touched this. So it's gonna be interesting. About 2 minutes till that candle closes. I want to see what happens when that candle closes. So we're gonna play another game. I just wasted 3 seconds thinking. Holy. 3 seconds about to be detrimental. Go ahead, take it. Take it, I dare you. Take it with your queen. I dare you to take it. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Not the best position here, but see if we can. See what I mean? They're so focused on checking me, they just lost their queen. So focused on that. I lost on time, but it was coming. I'll tell you that. It was pending. The checkmate was pending, chat. I see what you meant about the traps. I was taught how to pieces, but never really played. Yeah, people be setting you up for traps. For sure. Hold on a second. Almost crashed out. My dog, I thought he was chewing up something, but he wasn't. All right, let's see here. That candle did close on that, so I wanted to see what it looked like when it closed, because now it's kind of looking like we may come down, right? Back down to 650. 3-bar reversal on the 15-minute. We kind of close out of this range. I like the idea of the setup. Let's see if I missed something. I like the idea of this. May give it a go with a smaller risk. How much is the risk? $21 now. Yeah, chat, may give this one a go. You can come down. All right, let's give this a go. I guess we could have risked a little more. 163 ain't risking much. Yeah, we could have risked a little bit more than that. Okay, I should have changed it to like a 4 contract. I can add to it. Okay. We'll add to it. Trying to find, oh, it's down here. Why is it down here? Why is that all the way down here? Where's the opening range? Oh, the opening range is right here. The top of the opening range is right here. So chat, check this out. The top of the opening range is literally right here. The opening range is literally this. Holy. That's crazy, right? Maybe we'll put one at the top of the opening range. Alright, break even on this. Watching this here. Put this over here while we play. Oh, we got a quick mover here. We got a quick mover. Quick, quick, quick. I don't need the queen. Maybe you need the queen. I don't. I don't need it. Yeah, that wasn't a good trade, was it? What? What? Pre-moves. Get me a queen. They just crashed out. They really just crashed out. Checkmate. Oh, we got break even on that. What's up, Forex Ninja? Break even on that trade, chat. Oh, besides break even, got a checkmate. Hey. Hey, hey. Happy with that. Let's see what happened here. The next 3 minute came up and made another top break. Oh, that's unfortunate. Maybe we move it to break even real quick. From our original entry, it was already up, yeah, 23 points. It was already up 20 points. Dang, that's okay. Nat cells are yummy. Just closed Nat's buy and I'm about to get in. About to go get pancakes. Hey, let's go. Give me that queen. You're like, hey, pancakes, let's go. Did anybody take Nat's cells? I'm curious. Anyone who's watching? Monty TV, what's up? Yeah, I don't have a chat bot for the broker, but you did? Nice, nice. Did they work out for you? But burgers I use Trader Vape, but I've been trying out with a Ninja Trader. I'm just watching this for now. So chopped. PLTR cells printed 40%. What? Wow. Jeez. That's great. I used to have some stock with them. I think I had dividends with them. I think I did. I'm pretty sure. I know I definitely had stock with them, but I definitely made some good money off of them years ago. Good company to make money off of. So gold did end up going bullish. Sad to say. Man, maybe this week just wasn't my week. I felt like I was on fire the last 2 weeks. And this week's just Had small green days, but it's just whatever. Well, let's clear this off for the next trade. Let's just see what this ends up doing. Let me see that 4-hour candle. So let's talk about this in the 4-hour. Yesterday, I know I have a lot of lines up here, but yesterday I drew this out and we were talking about how NAS may have a bear flag and sell off yesterday, which happened. So if you take a look now, we came back up inside of that range. Yep, we came back up inside of that range. So I wonder if today maybe they're just trying to complete the range and continue to drive up. Maybe to 763. It's about 130 points away. I wonder if that's the overall target here. It could be the overall target. Yeah, we got a 3-bar reversal set up right here next to this pin bar. It could be strong. Yeah. It could be a strong reversal here. Can't trust all pin bars, but certain ones. So let's let the buyers step in here and then we'll wait to see. We'll wait it out a little bit. We're not going to be the first buyers. I'll tell you that. PLT is my biggest holding. Glad to hear you know about it. I think it's going to lead the world at some point in terms of AI. Yeah. That's how it be sometimes. Yep. What's up, Ben? Hello. Yeah, I definitely made my first bit of stock money off of PLTR. So, oh yeah, I know. That was when I was a beginner trader, right? Alright, I made GG's this game because this is looking quite tempting. This is looking like we're getting that reversal, chat. Take a buy here. Lost the game for abandonment. It's all good. It's all good. I didn't mean to abandon the person. It's just, you know, trade may be set up here. Let me see another 1 minute. Yeah, so see how we got our first spike of initial buyers. Now I want to see the sellers try to sell this off. And if they fail to do that, then I'd like to hop in this. So see if they fail. Just waiting here. And I'm definitely going to be paying attention to this price point right here. Is what I'm watching. This price point. If we just make a wick here and retest and then bounce up bullish, then yeah, I'm all for it. I'll be all for it. Don't play me now, Nas. Don't play us. Don't be playing us now. Don't you do that. Okay, see how we're getting that bounce up like I just said? See if we can break these highs again. Closure in 5 seconds. I want to see if we can break the highs. And closure. Okay. Sean says 19,850. 19,850. All right, let's see if we can. 19,850. I'll have to double check where that is. I'll zoom out in a second. Just want to see if we can break that high from that first bullish candle. Can we break the high of that first bullish candle? Let's see, 850. Way up here, okay. Come on, Nas. This is ridiculous. The patience we have here, just waiting. Well, what I wanted to see was I wanted to see this candle break that first high here. Hopefully they weren't just trying to get people to impulse buy. But that's what it's kind of looking like now. Looking to see if we can hold this area. If we can't hold that area, then it's not for me. Just think we'll get there today? Yeah, possibly. I'll have to recheck where that 4-hour level was again. Let's double check while we're waiting. This range here, so that 4-hour level, 764 or 827. So yeah, it's about right. If we continue driving up, 764. Oh, right here. So the next checkpoint. All right, chat. We are coming back down. And this is a good example of why you follow your rules. Because if I would have just said, F my rules, I'm going to just impulse this. Well, I'd be in a loss, right? Well, back to watch mode. We're back to watch mode. New game. It's always good to play a game or something to distract yourself, especially if you're getting trigger happy in the market. You know, just play a game, watch a YouTube video. You can come here and watch the live stream. We'll keep you company, keep you out of those trades. Cool. Oh, they didn't take it. Still not gonna take it? Okay, now you're gonna take it. Take it. Oh, we're scared to take it. Well, that's certainly different. Take that piece then. Honestly, you could take that piece. That'll just help me. Oh. I guess you don't want to help me. They don't want to help, chat. They don't want to help. I don't want to take that piece either. Check. Almost blundered my queen again. This is ridiculous. Let me just sacrifice some shit. Let me just crash out. See? All you gotta look, when your opponent has less time than you, you just start crashing out because they're like, wait, what? Just crash out on him. That's all you gotta do. What happened to the music, chat? What happened to the music? We gotta start all over? Like you said, we're not gonna be the first buyers. Absolutely not. And that's a good example why, right? No, we're good. We'll let y'all jump in the lake first. You know, let someone else test how deep the water is. Test the temperature for us, and then we'll piggyback when we see you're good. You know, we'll put our boat out there in a second. We're just getting dressed. Works Ninja says big push down. Have a great day. Have a date with some maple syrup. Thank you. I'm jealous. I want some pancakes. I made myself some oatmeal this morning. Homemade. I just be cooking, chat. But yeah, I made myself some oatmeal this morning. So that was good. But nah, I could kind of use some French toast, pancakes, waffles. All that sounds good. Chat, let me show you this just in case you didn't see my Instagram story last night. Y'all follow me on IG. I just be posting stuff on my story, really. Look at my food. It's a protein bowl. It was too good. We got the greens. Got chicken teriyaki. This one wasn't as presentable, but we got white rice. We got avocado. Too good, too good. Great protein bowl. It was delicious. There's some of you DM me saying that you like the lights in my kitchen. I appreciate it. Thank you. I like my kitchen. That's why I just be up in there cooking. It's a nice kitchen. Think they made trap shorts to go higher? Could be. That's the tough part about this market. We got strong buyers, we got strong sellers. So far we know, like you just said, it's just dragging it out to do that, right? It is a tough call. You know, chat, I don't know what's gonna happen. I cannot predict the future. I wish I could predict and tell you, hey, this is exactly what's gonna happen in the market, but yeah, I don't have that gift. So, but you know, we come up here to the best of our abilities. Giving 3-bar reversal vibes, but what I would like to see here, I'd like to see us close back above the EMA, or let's see where are we at here in the 1 minute. Yeah, we got to get back above it. So let's watch this on the 1 minute here. We're bouncing kind of early. The 600 levels down here, they bounced this at what, 604? Petty cheap. That was a cheap bounce. Let's see if we can get above this, get that buyer pressure going again. I think buyers are scared to step in. I mean, it is a little scary spot to buy, I'm not gonna lie. So let's get them to buy it up a bit, bring it back down a bit, and then we can join the crowd. Here we go, buyers. Come on, push it. Come on. Don't be scared. Go ahead and buy. Oh, don't be like that. Don't be like that. I want to see a closure above here. While we're waiting on that, how big is this range? 40? But yeah, if we do enter buys, then I'm seeing to the 700 level. Because don't forget, it is Friday, so they don't have to go crazy and bring it all the way up. It is Friday. But I'm thinking right up here would be the stopping ground. All right, there we go. Okay. Big bulls in the house here. We'll just give it a little bit. Get over 19,740 and I'm happy. 19,740. Oh, yeah. Yeah, up there would be nice, right? Closure coming in 25 seconds. Here we go. Ooh, may just have to take the next push Let's see. This is about to close. Dang, we can't get a discount trade. Oh, don't do that. Don't you do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Hold on. May have to enter here. I'd rather a retest, so I'm gonna wait. Hopefully they do that though. They don't have to. Because I mean the volume's good. Look at that last candle. They don't have to, but we're gonna wait. Just bring it down a little bit. Yeah, there you go. Come on. Alright, we're gonna play another chess game. And we're gonna wait for this to swoop back down below 650 and recover and go. Because right now, what are we seeing? Buy, right? Where are the sellers gonna fight? Or this could be where the sellers fight. Look at this level. Let's wait for those sellers to fight. Distraction time, chat. I know, trigger happy time. Distraction time. Let's go play a game. It's okay, y'all. It's okay. Sorry, chat. There's a dog in the hallway barking, so they're barking back at the dog. I don't know if that was the right move or not. Checkmate. Right here is checkmate. No! I'm about to crash out with my rook then. It's crash out time, chat. And I need to double up on these rooks. Just annoying. You would have thought. You would have thought. Now I can't crash out on the rooks. I can't even crash out now. What the heck? Checking 10. We got it on time. We got it on time. All right, let's check this out here. No, I don't think they're going to bring it back down now. Dang. That's no fun, chat. Oh, wait. Did I speak too soon? Did I speak too soon? Yeah, bring it back. There you go, Nas. Come on, sellers. Sell it off. Don't be scared. Shit. That's all we want. There we go. Bring it down. Keep, yup. Back down to 650. Right? Didn't I say that? Back down to 650. Oh, no. That don't count. No, that don't count. Come on down. All right, let's see. Next candle should come down here. Let's see. Oh, this is not right. This is BS. Unfair opportunities. Oh, I may have to just get in on this candle then. May just have to get in here. Shoot. Firebolt, thank you. It needs to break this high for me to get in. If it don't do that, then I'm just gonna see if we can. The buyers are trying to fight, but I don't want them to fight right now. It ain't time for you to fight right now. Let's get back below 650 and then you can come in and, you know, be a try hard and fight. Yeah. All right. I don't know, chat. We may have to get in here. And we don't even have much room to go. Are we getting 20 points out of this? $72. Not gonna lie, chat. Not a fan, but I guess that is our retest, sort of. This is our zone, right? New candle in 5 seconds. Does this count as the retest, I guess? If this makes a long bottom wick, I'd feel a little better about it, to be honest. If we can make a wick on this candle, I can predict the market. The market will go up and down. You heard it here first. That's funny. May give the candle flip a go here, chat. We break that high. The patience you have to have in this market is incredible, right? Okay, this is let's bring it back down to the 1. Para, hey, good morning to you. Hope you're having a great Friday. Is this Topstep X? Yes. Yes, it is. All right, we entered a 5 twice. So it says 10. Entered a long 2 times, 2 5s, which is equal to 1 full contract on NQ. So it's kind of like we got 1 full contract on NQ here. Okay, y'all know where TP1 is because we talked about it a little earlier. But yes, this is Topstep X. We are trading on the Combine this week, trying to get back accustomed with this volume. We were on the XFA last week. Not last week, 2 weeks ago. But once we get a little comfy with that, then we can, we'll switch back over to the XFA. All right, it's a good chance to put two 5s on here. So basically 1 full contract on NQ. See if we can continue this bounce up here. $765 is a wish and a prayer. This is a Hail Mary wish and prayer with this type of volume. I think I'm just going to go for 750. I'm going to keep it the way I have it here. Jeez, Nas. Jeez. Trying to take everybody out. TP1, I think it's 20 points, or is it 22 points? Well, it's 19 points. Well, maybe it should be right here, honestly. 961. Is that 5-point difference? I stopped out of that one, chat. Jeez. No bueno today. No bueno. No bueno today. See, this is why we're not in the XFA this week. Because we're getting accustomed to doing the... Guess we had to do a little bit more bigger stop loss. Is it prop? Yes. Yes, it's prop. Waiting the bulls to go shoe improve more resistance point. Oh, show more resistance point. Tough luck here. It's tough. I was spoiled the last two, well, not the last 2 months, longer than that, but I'd say the last 6 months with nice tight stop losses on NAS. Most of my stop losses on NAS were like 20 points. It was nice because, you know, I can risk more. But this month, jeez. It's super annoying. Just watching us here, chopping around that zone. Super annoying that we got caught in that chop. Looked like the volume was pretty good, right? It's kind of like what I said about gold, how we move and then we chop. Same thing here. We move, we chop. Super annoying. It's supposed to happen, but I'm just saying it's annoying to get caught in it. That part is annoying. Getting caught in it. Doing lower size, bigger stops, honestly. Been at this strong resistance point all week since Monday. It kind of looks like a bull flag. May get another... If we get another go, we gotta do smaller risk though. We'll give it another go. Instead of a 5 contract, we'll do a 3. Hold on. Well, okay, let's see. Let's see for now. Looks like we may get a candle flip going. We can break that high. Super annoying. Annoying as hell. It's annoying, chat. It looks like a bullish breakout continuation, the 1 minute. Okay. I'm just gonna put my stop loss here. 111. All right, enter 2 3s, so that's a 6. So lose this one, then I'm just done today, honestly. I'll take the red day. I'll take the L. It'll be our first red day in a while. I'll take the red day if we lose this one. I'm content with that. You know, chat, you gotta just accept it sometimes, you know? You just gotta accept the fate. What's up, Sean? Please check Bitcoin. I'm sorry, I do not trade Bitcoin, so that most likely won't be happening here. Hey, we hit the full TP here, then make back the 500 plus what, 300? You know, we hit 19,700, then I'm gonna move stops to break even. So doing $12 a risk here. I wish that $20 risk was still on. Come on, TP1. Come on, come on. Come on, TP1. We're about to smash TP1. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Come on. It was like one tick away from TP1. Can we smash TP1? Ah, there we go. We got a wick spike there. We got a wick spike there. Well, chat, I'm gonna make my stop a little smaller and just move my stop up below this low for $72. And if I add, let's see, if I were to add to this position, my average will be right here. I was gonna say I want to see a wick down first. We add to this position. My average entry should move up to like right here. Let's see if we can get above 700. Maybe I'll add to the position. Maybe I'll wait for the next 3-minute candle though. We got 1 minute for the next 3-minute candle. See, and remember I told you like earlier, this is where people are going to start taking their profits. So we may get a little resistance here. So I want to wait to see if we can actually get up above this level to add. And if we add, I'm spamming the button. I'm just going to put it to break even. You hear that, chat? We're just going to spam the button. Not too much. Not too much, but you know what I mean. We'll add. Let me switch that to one contract. We'll add by one contract. Or no, we'll add by 2 contracts. That way our average price will move up to about right here, and then our stop loss will be right at the wick. There we go. Oh, there we go, adding. Stop loss to break even now. There we go, adding. Too bad I added during the big spike. See if we can get a push to the 20s. We're at 706. See if we can get to 720 at least. At least 720. We're at 706. Should have left the average price down here, huh? That would have been a better stop loss to hold this, because this is where people are going to take profit. We're up 330. If we touch 700, I'm probably just going to close it. Yep. No bueno, chat. Trying to capitalize on these bigger moves here. No bueno, no bueno. I'd rather take the risk of making 2,000 than just taking the 200 at a time like this. I'd rather take the $2,000 risk. Not risking 2,000. Let me rephrase that. Would have made about right under 2,000 had this go in our favor. Like I said, I'm prepared to accept the red day. It's fine. Tough. I think when I added the second time, when we got the spike, that's what made the average price move up to right here. Because it would have just stayed right here. Although right here would have took us out anyway. Break even. What moving average are you using? 20. 20. It's a great question. 2-0. It's my favorite, the 20. For intraday trading. Yeah, I am hungry. What time is it? It's almost 10 o'clock. But yeah, chat, those setups where you can add to the position and get a good area to just, when you do that and you can just put it right at break even, when it goes, oh man, those are so satisfying. So satisfying. You really can rank in a lot there. Not getting much of those this month for me personally. Probably only had a few of them this month. Last month I was killing it with those. Just adding to it. Oh man. Let's check out Topstep. Let's see how they did. Did they make back that money? Let's see. About 2,000 people up since the last time we were here. All right.
Quiet morning. No.
Is this before they were red?
119,000. 8 out of 12 days. The last.
Dakota made back that money, but he made back that $3,000 loss. He's up 1,800. So he made back the 3,000 and then made 1,800.
I mean, I have a pretty good buffer in my.
Although he is using a 5 lot on NQ, so it was a 5 lot chat. $100. $100 a point. Jeez, that's a lot. I mean, $100 a point. 10 points is $1,000, so you only need a 50-point banger. 150-point banger. And then boom, you made 5 grand. That's cool.
469. Dakota way to stick to the plan. Process over profits.
Oh wait, now he's down. Oh wait, so he was originally up. So this was before they were down. So he was up 1,800 and then he was down 3,000. Oh, so it was the opposite way. Jeez. That's annoying. You know, it's annoying when you start off up and then you end in the red, you know? Tough. Yeah, I would have ended green if I would have took all my $200 trades today. I'd like, will we have like 3-4 $200 trades? I think 4 $200 trades on stream today. I would have took all those, that add up to 800. See, and this is what makes market conditions tough. You get used to doing what you're doing, and you get a little too confident to hold things, and you end up just getting break even instead of just taking what you can get. But you know, that's something I struggle with as a trader, is holding trades. You know, sometimes I'll hold them and they're great, and then sometimes after getting on a good streak and just holding them and getting really good, you get in your head and you start holding all the other ones, right? And then none of those work out. And you're like, wait a minute. I'm great at holding. What's going on here? You know? But geez, this market, it's like, take what you can get. This looks good here, chat. Looks like a candle flip. It looks like a candle flip. Look at that bottom wick bounce. May take a strike at this. But is it risky? Is it risky? How risky is it? We just swinging the bat. We swinging the bat every time we see an opportunity here. 25 points. I mean, it looks like a candle flip to me. Looks like a candle flip setup. I'm gonna take a buy here. 220 risk. C200, take 200, chat. We gotta drill it. We gotta drill it in our heads. Okay, let's see if we can get, that's 392. It's 518. Wow, that'll be break even on the dot. All right, expect a little trouble at this level here. Expect a little trouble if we hit the 20s. So that's where TP1 will be. If we hit the 20s, I'm trying to think. If I move my stop to the bottom of this candle, do I want to do that? Maybe even right here for 136. Whoa. Power play. Jeez. That taking me out at, oh, it did take me out 176. Whoa. Jeez. Jeez. Had a good week and ended off Friday in the red. That's funny. That's okay though, chat. 656 is 1 or 2 trades, so that's okay. If anything, if this is the only red day in this account, then I don't. It's fine. We'll have to do a little bit extra work. That's fine. That was a strong candle. That's all in the 1 minute too. 48 points on a 1 minute candle. Well, chat, I'm gonna GG's it and just say, you know what? So what the F was that, Spike? You're about to enter your setup? Yeah, that was that's tough. Oh, it happened to PLTR too? Did it? Oh shoot. Yeah, chat, I'm gonna accept the red day and call it a day. Looks like maybe today just wasn't the day, and that's okay. That's fine. I'll accept it. We did great this week. I got into a lot of good trades after stream this week too. Let me just share some of those with you. Got some really good. Let me share some of your trades in the Discord. Ian's W here on US 30 YM. Great W here. You know Ian's a member. Karain as well. You know Karain's a member. Karain's been killing it. Karain's the one that got the $6,000 payout from Topstep. He's been a member here for a long time. It's awesome. Dave's been getting consistent. Love to see Dave. Dave's been around here for a long time. Discord's free, y'all. You can join the Discord for free. This is Trader ROC. That was my trade yesterday during Power Hour. Oh, we got Karain again. Oh, this was my setup on, was it Tuesday after stream? That was a really good setup. Karain again. This was a really good trade. You see I was up 760 here. This one was after stream as well. This was a really good setup. Yeah, I had some really good trades off stream this week, so just a little minor setback today. That's okay. It's all good. All right, y'all. Thank you for joining me this morning. I really appreciate it. I appreciate your time, and I appreciate you chatting with me and vibing with me. I hope you all enjoy the weekend. Hope you have a fun and safe weekend. I think I'm gonna make myself something to eat because I'm kind of hungry again. So on that note, enjoy, and I'll catch you later. Thank you. See you Monday.